What's up, family? Welcome to Crushercast. This is episode 0. So I guess what I've got to do is I've got to explain exactly what the hell Crushercast is and what it's going to be. Crushercast is a podcast. I guess you'd say I'm starting a podcast. I know there's a million of them out there. There's a ton of great ones. There's a ton of great ones just right here in town in St. Louis. Music related, entertainment, fitness. There's all kinds of great ones. This one is something that I've been thinking about for quite some time. I went on a kick where I was listening to a lot of motivational podcasts and spiritual podcasts and all this stuff like that. So, and a lot of you guys who follow me on social medias see a lot of the posts that I make. Here's what it's not going to be. It's not going to be a religious podcast. It's not going to be a self-help podcast. It's not going to be a music podcast. It's not going to be a fitness podcast. It's not going to be a keto podcast. But, like I said, it's not going to be spiritual, but you might hear things about faith. It's not going to be self-help, but you might hear motivational things that motivate you. So the full working title of the podcast is going to be Crushercast, Ordinary People, Inspired Lives. Where this comes from, I started looking around my life and I saw all these people. They're just ordinary people going about their day, going about their business. That you stand right next to them, you would have no idea the things that this person does or the things that this person's been through. I've already got one in the bag. I've already done one. And this guy, he inspires the hell out of me. He'll be episode 1. Not going to tell you right now who it is. You'll see in a little bit. But a lot of people go through their lives without inspiration, thinking that inspiration has to come from these big motivational speakers or from some grand person. I don't even know how to say it. Where I'm at today is I'm looking for inspiration in ordinary people all around me. That can be the single mom at the grocery store who's doing everything she can to just get by and giving everything she's got. To be a good mom and provide. And those things go unnoticed in a lot of cases. All the way to some big motivational people who really make impacts on big scales. Impact whole communities or parts of community, but maybe you don't know that because they're not out advertising the things they're doing behind the scenes. And that's, I've had the opportunity to see some of these people and know some of these people and spend time with them. So that's where this is starting. I potentially I've got a few friends that are going to take part, and I'm going to interview them. And first and foremost, it's going to be an interview format. In most cases, one-on-one, me sitting down, just talking. And I've the questions will vary from person to person, but for the most part, I want to know what inspires them, what changes took place in their life, what mentors were in place. Was it something spiritual? Was it something trauma? Was it whatever? Or were they just brought up that way? Did you help? We see so much stuff. There's so much. I don't want to call it distraction, but entertainment value, media or whatever. Stimulus things coming at us from all different directions. I love to laugh and. I believe it's necessary, and there'll be some laughs in this. But for the most part, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of pull the veil back on some of these people and what makes them who they are. And, the people that are going to be on this are people that inspire me to be better. Which brings me to the next point. The next thing is, who the hell am I to do something like this? Number one, I'm nobody. I'm an absolute nobody. I'm just you know, I'm at a point in my life. I spent the first 20, 25, 28, 29 years of my life ripping and running and destroying people's lives, and just taking and not caring about anything about what anybody does, says, thinks. It was all about me. And I'd like to spend the rest of my days maybe trying to put something back and giving people some hope. What qualifies me to do this? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm flawed. I'm screwed up. I got so many character defects. It's not even funny. But I'm seeking to become a better person. I'd like to when it's all said and done and my trip here on this rock is all complete, I would like to think that maybe I gave a little more back than what I took in those early days. And that's really what this is about. So if I haven't confused you enough, Crushercast, ordinary people living inspired lives. I don't. We're just going to see where it goes. The quality at the beginning is probably going to be pretty skank, but I promise you this: I'm studying. I'm watching, I'm listening to other podcasts, I'm on the forums, I'm learning, I'm trying to get better. And as evident from my first interview, I watched it and I saw a lot of areas where I can get better. So I promise you this, if you want to take this journey with me, I'm going to do my very best to continually increase the quality of the content I'm providing. And I'm going to do my very best to become a better interviewer, a better listener. And I want to learn, I want to grow. And I just hope you guys are, interested in taking the journey with me. So if I haven't bored you by now, watch out for episode 1. It'll be coming soon. Yeah, I just hope you guys are interested, and some of them are going to be long. These aren't going to be your little 10-minute podcasts. I'm sorry. But you can listen to them in chunks. I know the first one's over an hour and 15 minutes, maybe even a little longer once we add in all credits and all that stuff like that. So, and I'm learning the production stuff, so just bear with me. We're going to get better. And, so the way it's going to go is I'm going to continue. I've got one in the bag. I've got 2 more I'm getting ready to contact, and I'm going to do those interviews. Hopefully they'll do them with me. And, that I'm going to start reaching out. And I want you guys to reach out to me through social media, and let me know who inspires you. Was it your dad? Is it your mom? A friend? Is it a book? Is it a movie? Is it a motivational speaker? Is it a child? Whatever. And we'll see what we can do about talking to those people. So if you're down for a ride, let's roll. Love you guys. Peace.